Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name's Caitlin and today we are doing our first update for my extreme makeup low buy. Okay, so for the past month I've been on a complete makeup low buy. I just wanted to talk about today the few things that I have bought, my first thoughts, my feelings about my low buy, what I've learnt. I have actually learnt some very intriguing things, how much I've spent overall, just some really fun things, some revelations that I've come up with in this past month. I'm really excited. I'm feeling so good about this low buy. If you remember at the start I was dreading it, I was really scared for it, but now I am living my best life. But yeah, we'll talk about all of that good stuff in a minute. But first, before we jump into things, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because it would mean the absolute world to me. It would make my day. Every single one person who subscribes makes my day. So thank you all. So thank you everyone who's already subscribed. So yeah, let's get into it. So I started my low buy around this time last month. The reason for it wasn't for financial reasons. I'm pretty financially stable. I have a disposable income. I'm pretty happy in that way. It was just because I had so much makeup and I wasn't getting through it. I was using Project Pan items pretty much exclusively, ignoring the rest of my collection. There were things I hadn't even used and I was still buying more makeup. It was just completely ridiculous, and that is the reason that I started this low buy. So yeah, it wasn't for money, it wasn't for anything like that, it was just so I could get use on my items. So currently, this is the blueprint of this, I was going to say project, but this, I don't know what you call it, challenge? I'm having a complete strict low buy up until September. Then for my birthday, I'm going to go a bit crazy. I'm going to be 20, it's my 20th birthday, so I'm not going to hold myself back for that. But then I think September to December, going back on the low buy. I've actually found it easier than I thought. I was dreading this. When I first started this project, I was thinking, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to buy anything. That terrified me. That thought terrified me that I wouldn't be able to buy makeup. But oh my god, I have learned so much stuff. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to recap on some rules. I only broke one rule, kind of. Did I? I don't think. I kind of half broke a rule. So my rules were no highlights. I have done that. We can tick that off the box. We have not bought any highlights. No lip products. Haven't bought any lip products, so that's good. Second rule down. No neutral palettes. We haven't bought any neutral palettes at all, so that's good. We've brought in 2 neutral shades, but no neutral palettes. No primers. We haven't brought a primer. That's good. No brow products. Haven't brought any brow products. I'm able to purchase 5 blushes or bronzers, a total of 5, between now and September, and that will probably run from now till December depending on where we are, but I haven't bought any, so we're still at 5. We can still purchase 5 if we wish. We haven't gone any over, nothing. I said that I can buy base products, but I haven't actually bought any base products either, so that's a big thing. Now I have said that I can continue with my Glossybox subscription. To be honest, I think I'm going to cancel that anyway because it's taking the mick a bit now, but I do have 2 things here that were from my Glossybox. So I don't really know if that counts because I did get sent it, but I have still counted it, you know, because it's 2 makeup items that I have brought into my collection. Whether I would have purchased them or not is a new thing. The way I have calculated them, I pay about £10 for the Glossybox itself, right? And not including shipping. I divided that by 5 because there's 5 products in each box, so each item is worth £2. And there are 2 makeup items that I got, so that's £4. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I've kind of rationalised it when we get to how much I've spent and stuff like that. And the last rule that I had was one that I want to talk about. So this rule is if I see an eyeshadow palette that I really want to buy, before I buy it, I have to dupe it out with my single shadows. Now, let's talk about a Uoma Beauty eyeshadow palette that I really wanted to buy. I'll pop it here because I forget the name of it. It was a Black Magic or something. This one. It was the blue and red palette. So I have this plan for my birthday. I'm going to save up my Glossybox points to spend on Look Fantastic. So I was scrolling through Look Fantastic, and actually something that I've I've started thinking is I'm not attracted to anything. I will go on a website to try and buy makeup and I don't want anything. So it's like, oh, like, I don't want that, I don't want that. Normally it would be like, I want that. I'm on these websites, I'm like, no, don't want that. But a eyeshadow palette did catch my eye, this Uoma Beauty one. So I remembered my rule and I thought, right, I'm going to dupe it out with my singles. I managed to dupe it out exactly with my singles. So that kind of says that I don't need it anyway. But I was so excited, I was looking at it, I was swatching it. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. You know how many times I used it? None. I didn't even use it. I put it back in my drawer and I just left it. I forgot about it. And that says everything to me. That just proves that I would have bought that palette, and it wasn't a cheap palette, it was a pretty pricey palette. I would have bought the palette, I would have used it maybe 3, possibly 4 times, and then I would have just abandoned it. And that says it all to me, and I'm so glad that I did that, and I'm so glad that I didn't just rush into buying this palette, because I know that if I get this urge that I want that palette, I can dupe it out exactly with my singles. So that is something I am so happy that I introduced, and that is something that I'm really happy that I didn't waste. I think it was close to £50. I'm so glad I didn't waste that money. Okay, so they are the rules. Now I'm going to talk about the 6 haul items that I bought this month. None of these items I bought for full price. They were all discounted in some way, which I am pretty proud of as well. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, I'll start with my Glossybox stuff because these aren't things that I like actively went out and bought. So I got a Ciate line defined eyeliner. So this is kind of like a champagne-y eyeliner. Give it a swatch for you. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see that. It's here. It's really pretty, really shiny. I use it kind of like I'm using the blue today because it doesn't really stick in the waterline very well, or I'll use it in on my brow bone or in my inner corners. It is really nice. I wouldn't have picked it up myself, but I am counting this as £2 because, you know, 10 divided by 5. So I'm counting this as £2, and this is something that I'm really I haven't used this yet, but I'm so looking forward to. This is a Lottie London pigment. Just look at that. That is so beautiful. I'm really happy with that actually. Like, I think this is one of my favourite Glossybox products yet. Oh my god, it is like melted gold. So that is what that one looks like. Oh, so pretty. I don't have like a towel or anything to wipe my hands on. Ah, I should have thought this through. Okay, so they are 2 makeup products I'm very happy that I bought. They weren't hand chosen by me, but I'm very happy with them. They are my makeup aesthetic. Very happy. Okay, let's move on to 2 things that I did buy. Now these were £1 each. Absolute steal. And these are the CYO pigment paints. And I got a green and a champagne. Now I love both of these. I've tried both of these. I love them. I really enjoy them. There's nothing that I bought this month that I don't enjoy, which I'm so happy about, especially because I'm on this low buy. I'm so happy, especially being £1 each. In Boots, everything CYO was £1, so I could have gone crazy, but I didn't. I restrained myself. I only bought 2 things, and when I mean everything, I mean blushes, foundations, bronzers, eyeshadows, lipsticks, everything was £1, but I stuck to these 2 because I just think they're beautiful. This is like a very neutral, well, you can see the colour here. It's a neutral, almost blue based green. It is so pretty and it's so shiny on the eye, and this is just like a champagne, obviously. Love them both. I think they're both amazing, and yeah, I used both of these. So they were £2 for both of them because they were £1 each. Wow. I'm gonna leave the star of the show till last. So there's a story behind this. I also bought the W7 Disco Diamonds Duochrome Dazzler. That's a lot of D's. This is what this looks like. Look at that. So this is what that looks like. It's the top kind of bluey clear one. It's more of a topper, but it is blue to gold. I absolutely adore this. I saw loads of people rave about these quite a while ago, and I went to the beauty outlet. I picked up something that I thought was this, but it wasn't, and I was like kicking myself. So I went back to the beauty outlet this month after a long time of trying to make that other thing work that was just disgusting, and I realised that this is what I should have been picking up, so I picked this up. I've only used this once on my eyes, but it was so stunning, so stunning. I loved it so much. Yeah, and this was $2.99. So I mean, $2.99, I'm happy with that from the beauty outlet. Very happy with that, can't complain. And last but not least, this is the star of the show. I bought a NARS pigment from TK Maxx for $9.99. $9.99! I bought a NARS pigment for $9.99. How could I say no to that? How could I say no? I couldn't say no to that. And look at the colour. The colour is just me in a nutshell, really. Look at that. Oh, that matches my eyes today. I'm not wearing it today, but it matches. I adore this. This you do need to use with a glue, but oh my god, it is so beautiful. I'm so happy with that. So, I do have it written down. So overall this month I spent £18.98p, which I'm so happy with. Before this low buy, I would go on Look Fantastic, Beauty Bay, Cult Beauty, different like independent sites, and I would just buy stuff that I didn't want to fill a hole. And as I said, now I'll go on Beauty Bay, I'll go on Cult Beauty, I'll go on all these different websites, and I'll scroll through the site and I'll think, I don't really want that. No, I don't really want that either. No, it's boring. I'm a lot, I don't know. I know it's only the first month, so like I can't be like, oh my god, this is so easy, because like it's the first month. Okay, calm down. But I am so proud of myself and I'm so happy with myself. Obviously pigments are my weakness. I think we found that out, but I mean, I filled a hole now, so hopefully we're good to go. We're good to go now. Anyway, so yeah, that was my low buy update. I'm really happy with myself. I'm really proud of myself. I'm working through my current collection. I'm re-loving things that I haven't touched in years. Yeah, I'm just really happy with myself, really proud that I can, you know, just get through what I've bought it. Why am I not using it, you know? I'm happy with myself. Yeah, I'm a very happy bunny. Anyway, that comes to the end of this video. If you're doing a low buy, then let me know how you're doing. Also, like and subscribe. You thought I'd forgotten, but nay, I did not forget. So yeah, like and subscribe, because I do low buys, project pans, shop my stashes, all that good fun stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.